At Barry University, students enjoy a vibrant campus life surrounded by traditions both new and old.
From the first day on campus, students will find plenty to do. From the Glow Party and Founders Week in the fall to Homecoming and Festival of Nations in the spring. Tradition is all around at Barry. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni gather throughout the year to connect Barry's past with its present to create a meaningful future.
Yes.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
First person shooter mode, we turning your son to a funeral. Yeah, them boys had a lot, but I knew the code. Lot of jigging the debate in my numero. Not the 3, not the 2, I'm the UNO. Yeah. Hey, I'm about to
3:05.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Codify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
All right, now you guys have worked really hard and deserve the opportunity you've got tonight. But if we're going to be successful, we got number one, we got to play hard. Number two, we got to play smart. And most importantly, we got to play together. If you're ready for the opportunity, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Safe to say I'm the biggest. Bitch, that this is my mama stayed in them apartments. Daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in board. I'm heartless. But he's into the box.
My name is Jamie Carey, Senior Associate Athletic Director. It is my honor to host the 9th Annual Bucky's Awards Ceremony. And while he's going to sing for us and play the piano, please welcome Caroline Figueroa. And the female Iron Buck Award goes to Jalen Duncan.
And the Bucky for the Newcomer of the Year Award goes to Ivana Osenchenko. And the Bucky for Most Improved Athlete goes to Freddie Rodriguez. And the Bucky for the Champions in Life Award goes to Mitch Tucker.
We're going to do this, watch. Super slowly. Squeeze double part of orange. Squeeze, and try to loosen up. Get right there. There's a bill in the orange. Can you show the light of the So you please unfold the letter bill and make sure it's the exact same letter bill you're finishing your time. By the way, is it or not?
And the Bucky for best play goes to Gabe Hernandez.
Barry University has won 26 national championships to date. Our legacy is winning. In tennis, golf, basketball, soccer, rowing. And now we're so excited to share that we're adding 5 new sports to our winning athletics tradition. Cross country, swimming, and beach volleyball. And we can't wait to welcome our new student athletes and to celebrate their achievements. So yes, we're already making room for more trophies. Go Bucks.
Play with great love, they play with great passion, Dad. Let it rip, let it rip, let it rip. You do it for one another. Together, 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 together.
First person.
Hey, I'm about to.
Welcome to the 305.
Hey, good evening and welcome to Coach Odio Court for tonight's Sunshine State Conference basketball doubleheader between Barry and Tampa. As we welcome you in here courtside, I'm Daniel Rabinowitz. Daniel Horowitz is to my right, and we are just about ready to tip things up here with game number 1, our women's game. The men will play following this one. We'll take a look at the starters here. First for Tampa, it'll be number 3, Olivia Davis, number 5, Audrey Ramsey, number 24, Sariana Rodriguez, number 23, Marissa McDonald, and number 44, Zoe Pillar. On the Buccaneers side, it'll be number 1, Emma Woloff, number 10, Kayla Lindsay, number 11, Audrey Jennings, number 32, Kristen Green, and number 34, Asia Palmore. Tampa in the road black uniforms. The Bucks break their huddle in the home whites, and we are just about ready to go. Into this Buccaneer team. Good opportunity here tonight to get a win against a team from far away here. Tampa making the trip down to South Florida, but a good opportunity here for the Bucks tonight.
It's going to be a tough matchup. Tampa comes in ranked 24th, 15-4 in the season. Tough interconference battle that Barry's going to have to win tonight.
And we are underway here from Coach Odio Court. And this is Tampa with the basketball first, and they will dump it underneath. Oh, Lamp is off the mark there from Pillar, and here come the Bucks the other way. Bucks are coached by Heather Macy in her second season. Tom Jesse, the head coach of the Spartans. Green comes across the wall, off around the way is good, and a good start here for the Bucks.
Walhoff's done that all season long. One of the best shooters on this Buccaneers team. She's good in those spot-up situations, finding them points off the ball.
So the Bucks get the first basket of this game. Tampa looking for the answer. That's an easy finish there for Audrey Ramsey from Boca. Bucks looking to answer. Green off. We'll try that same shot again. Off to the right this time. Palmer underneath, and she is fouled.
Good defensive matchup coming into this game. Tampa holding opponents to 67 points per game. Buccaneers have been a great defensive team all season, especially forcing turnovers. They force over 20 per game. So it'll be interesting to see who can convert more opportunities on the offensive end.
Good start here for the Bucks. They open up with a 5-2 lead, just a shade over a minute into this one. Pass into the corner, and kick it back out, reset. Bucks in a 2-3 zone here to start this game, as the shot comes up long there by Rodriguez. Here is Jennings. Jennings, a very good shooter. Green, patient with it out top. Finds Jennings. Lindsay goes to the basket, can't hit. Buck wing three is too strong there from Davis. The Bucks able to pull the rebound. Jennings. Palmer underneath, tied up for a second, able to get it to Walhoff in the corner for a three. It's good. Walhoff with her second three, and it's 8-2.
Hot start in this game. She's shooting almost 35% from the downtown area on the season. They're going to need her production tonight against a tough Tampa defense.
Ball dumped inside. And a layup for Zoe Pillar. Cuts into that Buccaneer lead. It is now 8-4. Green comes up short. Green has it again and now fouled. Able to get her own rebound there.
That's a good look against the 2-3 zone defense from Tampa. Find the middle of the floor where that opening is around the free throw area and around the paint, so you can have someone running the baseline behind it. Working it around the perimeter against this zone is not going to open up much for Barry.
Walhoff's had the hot hand here. She has tripled twice in the first couple of minutes here. Palmer drives, has it blocked. Ball will stay with the Bucks, 4 seconds to shoot.
going to be a good matchup all night. Zoe Pillar and Aisha Palmer. We've already seen them go at each other here a couple of times in their early goings. Pillar over 17 points per game on the season. Palmer, the leading rebounder for Barry.
Buccaneers in front by 4, 6.5 to go here in our first quarter. Just underway here from Coach Odio Court. Pass underneath, and that is a foul on Lindsay. That will send Pillar to the line. A hard foul there.
There's that matchup. Palmer and Pillar going at it again. Pillar draws a lot of fouls on the season. She is a good free throw shooter as well. Shoots it up over 70% on the year. Good pairing, that size and strength, getting to the line and converting those free opportunities.
So the free throws fall. And it is 8-6. Barry in front. 4 minutes into our first quarter. Jennings underneath, able to score. Nice move.
Touched on this earlier. She's a great shooter. She can also score in other ways. Jennings has been a 3-level scorer at times this season. Taking a big jump here in her senior year, providing a spark for the Bucks offense.
Davis still with it. Into the corner for a 3. That is sure that off the top part of the backboard there. That is going to be Buccaneer ball.
The Buccaneers have been better on the defensive end to start this game. Also out rebounding Tampa 6-2 early on. Those are going to be the keys here for two similar teams battling it out.
Pass underneath. Oh, what a alley-oop attempt there. Lindsay had to go in and out. She was fouled.
It's one way to lob it up. Bit of an unorthodox alley-oop, but gets the job done. Kayla Lindsay able to draw fouls, head to the line for some free points.
Free throw is no good. She should be getting another here. Well, that's 2 free throws. They're going to stop this. Shot did not go in.
So was that a shooting foul on the original?
Yeah, I mean, it had to be because a foul on the floor would not have resulted in free throws. So this is a 2-shot foul. The shot did not go in, and I think the officials are figuring that out now. So the Bucks will get one more.
Well, Lindsay has struggled from the line this season, shooting under 30%. Free throws haven't been so free for her this year. Got to find a way to buy a point here on the line.
This is taking quite a while here to get this figured out. May as well take the under 5 timeout and try to figure this out here. This is...
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're sorting out.
No idea. Got to keep the pace of the game going, though. Got to go. Standing around talking here is not helping anything.
Buccaneers had 2 subs trying to check in, wondering if they're trying to figure out when they can get the substitutions in.
All that for a missed free throw. Yikes.
Very anticlimactic.
They iced her. They put her on ice there, making her wait all that time.
They did for quite a minute.
All right, let's hope that's a one-off mistake here. We can play through this one. That's going to be a travel. And mercifully, that'll bring us to a timeout on the floor. Barry 10, Tampa 6, midway through the first quarter. You're watching Barry Buccaneers basketball.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Barry 10, Tampa 6, midway through the first quarter. Bucks made some substitutions there. And before we can even get to those, they give the ball up there. Khalil Morales, number 5, has come in for the Bucks. Also underneath, we have number 33, Haley Charles. Drive and finish for Sariana Rodriguez. Tampa within 2. Well, I'll tell you, I think the Bucks would certainly like to be up a little bit more right now than just 2. They got off to a good start in this one and kind of gone cold here.
For sure, Tampa 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, still within 2.
Lindsay knocks that one in from the corner. She's off to a good start here.
Also, a late start for Kalia Morales in this game, who came off the bench, usually a starter for this Buccaneers team.
Well, the Bucks fell asleep there defensively, and Kath Van Bennekom able to knock down that 3, and then the Bucks give it away. Yeah, foul underneath.
This is kind of what we saw out of Barry in the game versus Eckerd their last time out, where they suffered a big loss, 91-48. Just a lot of mistakes and unforced errors that gave Eckerd a lot of momentum and runs in that game. So Barry does not want to see that trend continue today.
Charles picks up the foul there. Tough pass back out top. And again, Van Bennekom's left open for a 3, this time in and out. And Jennings down with it. Morales waiting, Tampa in a zone. Lindsay attacks and scores.
Every time they get the ball to the middle of the floor, good things happen. That time Kayla Lindsay goes one-on-one to the bucket. Nice move to get free for the layup.
Davis brings it back out. 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. And the pass deflected and stolen. Lindsay all the way. Won't go. Coach Tom Jesse calls out a play here, and Tampa looking to slow the pace just a tad. And Van Bennekom will try another 3, this time short. She hit her first and has missed the next 2.
They don't want to get into the habit of giving up those free looks, though, from beyond the arc. Last game versus Eckerd, struggled mightily defending the 3 ball.
And the Bucks turn it over again. Van Bennekom is all alone and scores. All right, turnovers have been a major problem for the Bucks this season. Tampa now 4 points off of 3 Buccaneer turnovers in the first 8 minutes. And they give it away again.
Morales was saying that one was deflected, but
I'm not so sure.
Not sure. Palmore just blindly passed it to the corner, expecting her to be there. It was a big open spot in the weak side of that zone, but an unfortunate turnover nonetheless.
Now these teams fighting for positioning here in the conference. Tampa at 7-2 in conference play. The Bucks at 5-4. And a travel. Tampa turns it over for the 3rd time. Bucks did come with some more substitutions. Zelaya Kulefulu has come in here for the Bucks, number 15. And she commits an offensive foul.
And that was an obvious moving screen. Came up from the paint, never got her feet set. It's going to get called every time.
Both teams now 3-team fouls. As we get close to the final minute of this first quarter. Pass whipped underneath, and the finish. That is number 22, Vivian Jendi. Collision here, and we're going to get a foul. There's a 4th-team foul on Tampa, first on Davis. Off. Dumps it underneath. Kick out to Jennings now. The layup flipped up there. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. Ball will stay with the Bucks. Barry on a nice little scoring drought here, a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah, rough drought after what was a hot start. Buccaneers only outscoring opponents by 9 in the first quarter of games this season. It's their smallest margin out of any quarter. Got to finish off with a couple strong possessions here.
Inbounds is given away. This is looking like it's going to be a pick 6. It's a foul, and a hard foul at that. Green not going to allow the layup. What is this now?
Did they call it tech?
They've sent the teams to their benches. I mean, this, without going on a just a full-blown rant here, this is just a problem.
I think they're deliberating whether it was unnecessary contact.
But it wasn't. And look, she's clearly going for the ball. And I know that I obviously see things through the Barry glasses, but she's just going for the ball there. Let's play. I mean, there's just no reason to do this. I don't know what are they going to come and try to review this now? Is that what that signal is?
Yeah, I didn't see anything too egregious on it. They are coming to review it.
Goodness. I almost want to tell them that that's what we call a hard foul, and let's just play.
Play on.
But so I grew up in the Big East era. All right, basketball was different. I've noticed. I mean, it's changed every single year. But this is going to be a lengthy break here to figure out what if they get an extra possession and the free throws in the ball instead. I mean.
Certainly do put more of an emphasis now on modern basketball, especially on these foul calls. Like you mentioned, a couple eras back, that would never be called for unintentional contact.
So I do Division I basketball as well, and I will tell you that they obviously do the reviews, and this is a new thing here at the Division II level, and I do not like it. I do not care for it one bit. I just make the call and let's play. If they think it's a flagrant foul, it's a flagrant foul, and let's just do it. Anyway, anything else going on in your world? I see Jimmy Butler has quit the Heat again.
Yep, for the second time in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. Speaking of that, I got a game after this. After our second game at the Hurricanes game. They're out on the West Coast playing Stanford tonight, so I'll be in the studio for that one.
It's a late one.
Yeah. So I got a busy night. I got an energy drink with me, so we're in good shape. And
well, looks like this one's going to take a while, so it might need that energy drink to kick in.
They're still looking at this thing.
Well, at least they're trying to get the call right.
Agonizing.
Seems like they've finally come to a decision.
No, they have not.
Or
Someone else is coming out. We need a third opinion on this one. You guys want me to look too? I can look. I'll give you my opinion.
Well, if it was your opinion...
We passed the iPad around the crowd. Let's just have everyone give their opinions.
If it was up to you, this review would have been over a while ago.
If it was up to me, we wouldn't have reviews.
Well, jokes aside, this is a big game within the Sunshine State Conference. Tampa 7-2 in the conference. Barry 5-4. Both teams would like to get a win here in the first matchup of the year.
So we're going to have a meeting of the minds here, okay? Everyone's going to meet center court. The officials are meeting. And this is a very, very crucial call.
In the first quarter.
In the first quarter. Let's see. They are still discussing. This has been almost 5 minutes they've spent now reviewing this. They have to do something about this. This just is not, can't do this. I do something about this. My thoughts were, and again, the Division I reviews are brutal as well, but they have a little bit of a better system where they can kind of like move through it quicker. But my thing is just cap it. Put a time on it. If you can't decide in 60 seconds, the call stands. Let's play. I mean, they could have gone back to the locker rooms.
I think both teams need a warm-up again at this point.
And they've called it a flagrant foul.
Wow. It's a big one because now Tampa gets free throws and the ball. 37 seconds left. They can hold for the last possession. My thing is, if you decide on a flagrant foul, how did it take you that long to come to that conclusion in the first place? I mean, flagrant's only called if it's deemed unnecessary contact. So now the last possession belongs to Tampa potentially here.
I mean, this game started right on time at 5:30. These games are running very long, mostly because of the foul calls and the reviews at this point. Anyway, we're back to live action here. It's enough of our opinion. Tampa leading 17-14. Pass underneath, and the shot is well off the mark. And the Bucks will have the final shot of this first quarter. Fulu underneath, off the glass, won't go. And that is the end of the first quarter, we believe. We'll review it and we'll get back to you. Second quarter coming up next. Tampa leading Barry 17-14 after one. Welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Tampa with a 17-14 lead here over Barry. And a quick turnover by Tampa. Took about 5 seconds. The Bucks will get the ball back. Barry 38% from the field, 5 of 13. Tampa 46%, 6 of 13.
Tampa ended that first quarter on a strong spur offensively, got up to nearly 50% from the field. Also started to win the turnover battle in that first quarter, which made a difference on the scoreboard. Narrow lead to this point.
Rouse out top. Walhoff waiting. The shot clock's down to 3. Rouse fires and hits. Rattled it in. Nicely done.
Talia Morales, that's her favorite spot on the floor, is that 12 to 15-foot mid-range shot. Come in as a freshman this year, has given a lot of production to the Barry team.
That's dumped underneath, and that's a turnover. Officially, that is out of bounds. That was going to be a travel either way. That is out of bounds, a turnover.
Tried to save it, but she got stuck in the air, trying to determine whether to pass or shoot it.
How about Tampa now has turned the ball over their first 2 possessions here. Start this second quarter. Jennings for 3.
First one of the night, hopefully many to come. Jennings almost 40% from 3 this year.
Rouse with the steal and the finish. And a timeout taken by Tampa. The Bucks in front by 4. 8:39 to go here in our second quarter. We'll take a pause. You're watching Barry Buccaneers basketball. Out of the timeout, Tampa with the basketball. Barry up 21-17. Into the corner, the 3 is up and good. That is Olivia Davis. Knocked down the 3. Tampa back within 1. Morales will try a triple. That's in and out, won't go. Ramsey for 3. That's an air ball. And Lindsay down with the rebound. Lindsay's off to a good start here. He's playing well. Bucks clinging to a 1-point lead. Morales will try a 3, short. Lindsay the rebound, lost it, got it back, and got it to Jennings somehow. Walhoff for 3, in and out, won't go. And a loose ball foul. Almore will pick it up.
And we talked about in the first quarter how that was the worst period that the Bucks usually play. In the second quarter, they're outscoring teams 329 to 252. So we've already seen them going A little bit of an early run here. Played a lot of strong second quarters this season. We'll see if another one unfolds in this game.
Embry-Riddle is on top of the conference right now, 9-0. Nova behind them, and Tampa at 7-2. The Bucks are 5-4 in conference play. Which puts Barry right there in the middle of the pack. And the three on the way and good. And again, it is Davis.
Yeah, Davis shooting 45% from downtown on the year. That is not the player you want to give any breathing space to if you're Barry.
Jennings comes up short. Straight on three, and Tampa is catching fire here. McDonald this time. She has 9, and we have a timeout on the floor. No, she does not have 9. I take that back. Excuse me, the scoreboard's wrong there. She has 3. We will take a pause as the Bucks take a timeout. Tampa back in front, 26-21, 6:38 to go here in our first half. And we are not going to take a pause because that is a 30-second timeout. My apologies. The Bucks, when they were looking like they were going to sit down like it was a full, and then the officials said, not so fast, please. And we're going to play on.
Well, before that timeout, saw a 9-0 run by the Tampa Bay Spartans, and that's what just killed Barry last time out on the court here against Eckerd. Just losing that battle from the three-point line. They've done a poor job of closing out on shooters, just leaving players open, especially players like Olivia Davis, who have shown all season they can hit the three, so they got to clamp down on the defensive end going forward.
Morales driving into the corner. Lindsay, well off the mark. Shot clock's down to 4. I don't know if the Bucks know it. Morales fires. Lindsay, another rebound underneath. And we're going to get a foul. And Palmore's going to go to the line. How about that hustle on the offensive glass there by the Bucks?
And it was good awareness by Morales to realize the shot clock. Got it off just in time to give the Bucks a chance at the extra possession, which they do win. Sending Palmore to the line, who shoots it about 66% from the free throw line on the season. It's a good player on both ends of the floor for the Buccaneers, protecting the paint and scoring in the paint like we saw that time. Just drawing a lot of attention down low, ultimately able to draw the foul.
The Bucks are unable to put an end to that 9-0 run that Tampa's on right now. We're under 6 minutes to go here in our second quarter. Pass deflected and stolen. Here comes Lindsay. All the way to the basket. Can't get it to go. Ball loose underneath, and it's going to stay with the Bucks.
Very struggling to convert some of these easy opportunities, though. 2 for 6 from the free throw line. They've also missed a couple pretty open layups in transition like the one we saw right there. Got to convert these gimmies in a close game.
Palmer underneath, kicks Morales. Jennings for 3. Lindsay, another rebound underneath, but I think she's going to whistle for a foul. She is.
Good look, though, for the Bucks. Free Jennings up off that flare screen. Definitely want to get her a lot of those shots coming off the ball screens. It's where she's most dangerous.
.5:22 to go here in our second quarter. we apologize for the technical difficulties there. Tampa in front 29-21. They scored again. They're making a 12-0 run. Fuller in the corner. And dumps underneath to Charles. Cross-court Green for three. They can't put it into the run there. Charles the offensive rebound, though. Threw it off her foot. A race for it in the corner. Bucks are able to save it. Green accelerates to the basket. Lost the ball. Oh, they're going to rule out a block or a turnover.
Either way, it's been tough sledding for the Buccaneers offensively, just struggling to create some easy looks in one-on-one situations.
They are calling it a steal and a turnover. And a three on the way, in and out. Bucks dodged one there. Van Bennekom with a chance to really stretch this lead out. Bucks again trying to put an end to a 12-0 run. Morales spinning. Oh, won't go. Barry's on a scoring drought. He's going to get over 5 minutes here soon as they just cannot find anything.
Yeah, and again, these are not bad looks they're getting. It's a shot Morales has made so many times this season, just unable to convert early on.
Rebound saved by Childs, and then last touch by the Bucks. Substitutions will enter. Jennings, Palmore, and Brittany Mapang are coming in. Pang Sr. from Paris, by Arkansas Little Rock. Bucks in desperate need of some offense here.
We've spoken a lot about Audrey Jennings' impact this season, but it seems like every time she comes off, things start to unravel, so she comes back in quickly. I assume she won't check out many times going forward.
Out there with Woloff as well, who got off to a good start with the three. Again, the Bucks have cooled off here. They've missed their last 10. And that pass sails into the bench. Tampa turns it over. Bucks will try again to put an end to this run. Scoring drought almost 5.5 minutes now. Essentially most of the quarter here. They did get off to a good start. Hit a couple of shots to start the quarter, stretch the lead.
Yeah, it looked like they were about to make a big run and extend that lead. Instead, the opposite happened. They've kind of dwelled in every aspect of the game since then.
The bang traveled. Here's an easy layup on a drive for Palmieri as the Bucks kind of got lost there on the screen, and she's able to go in and stretch the lead to 10. Part of a 14-0 run. And the Bucks put an end to it here. Awful try and hits. It's a big three. Well, the Bucks really needed that. Isn't it amazing? Bucks only on 7 after as bad as that drought was, almost 6 minutes.
That is the one bright spot, and even taking into consideration the lapses they've had defensively, like that open layup off the screen we saw last possession, got to be happy to stay in this game through all that.
Pass underneath, wild shot there by Van Bennekom, and here come the Bucks. Nice feet underneath. Palmer had a little trouble handling the pass though. Pang, quarter three, it's good. 6 straight to the Bucks, and the lead, amazingly, is down to 4.
Just like that, converting the defense to the offense. Got a couple straight stops, and now they're getting on the scoreboard, just a 4-point game.
Here's a three, it's off the mark. The Bucks can cut into this lead again now. It's Tampa starting to struggle. Oh, and the Bucks throw it away.
Well, Barry said about 3 screens on that possession, and Jennings didn't look one time to get downhill. Got to do a better job of trying to stretch this defense vertically and get downhill off those ball screens.
Just about in our final minute here of the first half. Offensive rebound, another wild shot there by Van Bedekum. Morales right to the basket. And that was an equally as wild shot there, not able to hit. And another miss on the drive there by Ramsey. Bucks coming back. One more underneath is fouled. Just the second team foul on Tampa.
Palmore starting to demand a lot of attention underneath the basket. Only averages 5.7 points on the year, but she has a big body down low, draws a lot of fouls. Buccaneers got to keep feeding that mismatch.
Nearly thrown away, and McPenk just able to save it. She tightrope the line there. We have an issue with the shot clock. We were so close to a clean second period.
External stoppages.
31-27 though. Amazing. Again, the Bucks are right in this thing. Tampa has made just one of their last 8 from the field. They're in a scoring drought of 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock to 12. Morales puts it up and hits. The Bucks are within 2, 31-29.
And there's Morales with the mid-range again. Gets her defender committing downhill, stops on a dime, able to rise up for the pull-up.
Clock down to 4. Down to 2. They're not going to get a shot off, are they? From the corner, and it goes off the top of the backboard. So the Bucks finish on an 8-0 run. They cut the lead to 2. It is 31-29. Tampa in front. We will pause for halftime. Once again, your halftime score, Tampa 31, Barry 29.
At Barry University, students enjoy a vibrant campus life surrounded by traditions both new and old.
From the first day on campus, students will find plenty to do. From the Glow Party and Founders Week in the fall to Homecoming and Festival of Nations in the spring. Tradition is all around at Barry. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni gather throughout the year to connect Barry's past with its present to create a meaningful future.
Yes, support from the side.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can. And then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
First base is shooting bold. Returning your son to a funeral. But them boys had a lot, but I knew the code. I was in the debate in my numero. Not the 3, not the 2, on the UNO. Yeah.
The Super Bowl. Hey, I'm about to. Yeah.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
All right, now you guys have worked really hard and deserve the opportunity you've got tonight. But if we're going to be successful, we got number one, we got to play hard. Number two, we got to play smart. And most importantly, we got to play together. If you're ready for the opportunity, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Safe to say I'm the beast. Bitch, step up and this is my mama stayed in them apartments. Daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in cold. I'm heartless, cause he's getting to the
My name is Jamie Carrick, Senior Associate Athletic Director, and it's my honor to host the 9th annual Bucky's Awards Ceremony. And while she's going to sing for us and play at the end, please welcome Caroline Figueroa.
And the female Iron Buck Award goes to Kaylin Duncan.
And the Bucky for the Newcomer of the Year Award goes to Ivana Ochenchenko. And the Bucky for Most Improved Athlete goes to Freddie Rodriguez. And the Bucky for the Champions in Life Award goes to men's soccer.
We're going to do this, watch. Super goalie. Squeeze double part of orange. Squeeze, and try to move it up. Get what's there. There's a bill in the orange. Can you show me what is the red or so we please unfold the letter bill and make sure it's the exact same letter bill in your side. Everybody, is it or not?
And the Bucky for best play goes to Gabe Hernandez.
Again, thank you, good night, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Barry University has won 26 national championships to date. Our legacy is winning. In tennis, golf, basketball, soccer, rowing. And now we're so excited to share that we're adding 5 new sports to our winning athletics tradition. Cross country, swimming, and beach volleyball. And we can't wait to welcome our new student athletes and to celebrate their achievements. So yes, we're already making room for more trophies. Go Bucks.
Play with great love, they play with great passion, Dad. Let it rip.
Hey, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court as we begin the second half. Bucks closed the first half on an 8-0 run. They were down by 10 at 31-20 when it's now 31-29. Barry shot 37% in the first half, 11 of 30. Tampa 11 of 27 for 41%. And the Bucks start with the ball. They can tie this game up or take the lead here to start this third quarter. Green calling out the play. Shot clock's ticking down here, down to 4. Gotta go. And the Bucks not gonna get a shot off.
Tampa opened the second half back in that 2-3 zone defense, and Barry kind of in a man-to-man offense, trying to set a ball screen at the top of the key, struggled to find an open shot.
Spin move underneath. And Bucks able to pull the rebound off the miss from Pillar.
Buccaneers out-rebounded Tampa 21-13 in the first half. So they've also did better on the offensive glass, which is one of the big reasons they were able to come back and make that late first half surge.
Lindsay, nice move, and was fouled. She will shoot 2.
Now she's got to convert. Once again, Kayla Lindsay has struggled at times from the free throw line this year. Just 28%. Missed her first 2 in this game. And Tampa comes into this one after a really impressive performance last time out versus Palm Beach Atlantic. They won it 76-51 on the heels of a strong first half. They're going to need a second half surge today in order to beat Barry, who's come back to tie this game.
Tampa with the basketball. They're in the road black uniforms, the Bucks in the home whites if you're just joining us. Sunshine State Conference basketball doubleheader here. Barry and Tampa. Drive and the finish there. Nice move by Suriana Rodriguez. Transfer from FIU. Transfers all over the place. That's the name of the game here in college sports now.
It's becoming the best way to add pieces. We've seen Emma Walhoff was a transfer here to this program. She's made a big contribution.
Underneath, and travel. Oh, travel before she put the ball on the floor there.
It's a concerned effort by Tampa to get the ball underneath the rim, get it in the paint. They won in that regard in the first half, 12 paint points to Barry's 4. See that continue as a trend here in the second half, although Barry does want to protect that paint as much as they can.
Jennings for 3. And a loose ball foul underneath.
How about Kayla Lindsay? Continues to fight, though, for those loose balls. 39 steals on the season, also 11 blocks. It's a big defensive force for this Buccaneers team. Also, good scramble, good hustle like we saw that time, fighting for the rebound.
Morales, back out top. Walhoff will try the 3, in and out. Lindsay has been all over the glass in this game. The Bucks certainly need rebounding, and she has done a nice job tonight. Lindsay puts it on the floor again. Nice move, and scores!
That time able to score it, and You mentioned the rebounding. Not many times you see a guard, especially her size, that willing to rebound the basketball and that willing to do the dirty work down low, but it's been huge for the Buccaneers on both ends of the ball.
It's going to be a blocking foul. You can tell both benches had very different reactions to that call. The Tampa bench is beside themselves. The Bucs bench is cheering. Those are difficult calls to make. They're kind of bang-bang plays there.
It is a bang-bang play, and Zoe Pillar never really got her feet 100% set. She didn't necessarily beat Palmer to the spot, so I can see the reasoning for the blocking foul there, although it is tough when you take that much contact and get the foul called against you.
Fouls with the hook. Can't get it to go. Tied at 33, just about 6 minutes to go here in our third quarter.
Tampa started out this game red hot from downtown. They've cooled off now, just 5 of 15 from beyond the arc. Buccaneers have gotten lucky in that regard.
Pass slips through the hands of Charles there. And the ball out of bounds, it will stay. And Bucs will make a substitution here. Palmer will come back in.
Spartans on a 2.5-minute scoring drought to open up this second half. We saw a lot of runs, a lot of back and forth basketball in that first half. Whoever can put together a better stretch of play here is going to come away with the win.
Oh, that was an easy shot that rolled out there for Rodriguez, and here come the Bucs. Jennings has some daylight for a three. Oh, Lindsay again with an offensive rebound and putback. Lindsay, see, she has a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. 5 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds. How about that?
In 18 minutes of work, quite the impressive feat.
The three is well short. Oh, nice fake. And a drive by Davis.
That time, Spartans taking advantage of the offensive rebound. Nice ball fake by Olivia Davis to the corner. Frees herself up for an open layup.
Jennings. Able to put the Bucs back in front. She has 7. And Lindsay has 10. All with 9. Davis on the Tampa side has 11. The intensity starting to ratchet up a bit here as we get in the later stages of this game. This is a big conference matchup for both teams. The hook shot won't go, and how about this? It's starting to look a little bit like the Bucs when they were on that drought and couldn't get anything to fall. Tampa's starting to fall into that now, and Morales hits. Bucs have come back from 10 down to take a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Buccaneers really settling into this game. Like we saw those runs in the first half, Buccaneers have been the more complete unit here in the second half. Morales gets her third mid-range shot of the day to go.
Davis for 3, way off the mark. Lindsay with her 11th rebound. Finds Jennings! Bucs are pouring it on now. 41-35. We have timeout on the floor. 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Barry Buccaneers basketball. 41-35. Bucks, their largest lead of the game at 6, and it's going to be 8. Morales. Bucks are really pouring it on here in this third quarter. Tampa does not have an answer. Bucks are on an 8-0 run, part of a 12-2 run.
And Khalil Morales is a huge part of that, up to 10 in the game.
Very fortunate to get a foul there, and from behind is Davis.
Speaking more on Morales, after that pick 6 we saw on the other end, 32 steals now in the season for her. I think that's the reason she went to benching Morales in this game, Coach Heather Macy, to give them a nice spurt like we've seen so far in this game.
We're going to take another timeout here, apparently. 43-35, Bucks in front. We'll be back in a moment.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Couple of free throws here for Tampa. And the first one is no good. Bucks are having quite the quarter here.
And Olivia Davis, sophomore guard from Sarasota, had a hot start in this game, made a couple threes. Since then, she's cooled off a bit. Now 3 of 8 from beyond the arc, 1 of 2 from the line there.
Bucks are outscoring Tampa 14-5. Here in this quarter, Lindsay is free underneath and was in a crowd of taller bodies there and could not get that shot to fall. Oh, an easy steal here. Ballmer didn't have to move.
That matchup zone is doing wonders for Barry now. Good ball pressure.
Jennings. Oh, and another offensive rebound here for the Bucks. I didn't do a double take on this offensive rebound number here. 13-3 in favor of the Bucks on the offensive glass. Barry has taken 43 shots. Tampa's taken 36.
You mentioned the offensive rebounding. Barry was up in that regard at halftime, but not by this big of a margin. They really extended that in the third quarter.
Morales puts it in.
And if you're Tampa, you got to do a better job of fighting through the screen there. Morales has shown her willingness to shoot from the mid-range area in this game. Now her 4th from that spot.
Contact underneath. Officials say play on. And Rodriguez able to put it up and in. Under 2 minutes to go here in this wild third quarter. The Bucks have dominated. Wolhoff, tough 3, too strong. Another offensive rebound. That's 14 now for the Bucks. Jennings. Lindsay, another rebound. She has 12, and the Bucks have another opportunity here, their 3rd chance on this possession. Morales, Lindsay, Wolhoff for 3. It's good. Boy, that Tampa bench is lifeless right now. They don't have an answer. The Bucks have opened up a 10-point lead now. That matches Tampa's lead that they had in the second quarter. A foul will send Rodriguez to the line.
And when you go back to that last possession, if you give a shooter like Emma Walhoff just chance after chance, she's going to make you pay eventually. Tampa has just no concerned effort to fight on the glass right now. They've got to put bodies on these Barry players as they're crashing the offensive boards relentlessly here in the second half. Now 15-3, plus 12 margin. Hard to win a game like that. Rodriguez at the line now, 6 in this game, 3 of 6 from the field. He's given some pretty good production to the Spartans here in 23 minutes.
Got there too strong. Here come the Bucks. Bears got to get a couple more possessions here. They move quickly.
Got to get the 2 for 1.
They're not going to do that. But, they will get the best shot they can with the shot clock is whittling down here. Got to get it off. Down to 2. Morales does. Won't go. Foul there. Picked up by Palmore. That will be her second. Just the third team foul.
It's too stationary on that possession for the Buccaneers. Against man-to-man, you got to cut. Got to move without the ball. That time they were just working around the perimeter, not able to free up any easy opportunities. And they took it too late into the shot clock. So now Spartans can hold for the last shot.
Pang and Childs in, Palmore and Lindsay head off. Lindsay is having quite the game here this evening. Double-double through 3 quarters. And Tampa should have the last shot here this third quarter. There's Rodriguez, and she drives, finishes. And we'll have a chip to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. So a big break for Tampa here down the stretch of this third quarter. They are inching closer now. Bucks still have 10 seconds, though. There's plenty of time to get a good shot off.
Surprise, Morales comes out here for this last possession. Morales, one of the better offensive guards on this Barry team. Apparently, Coach Heather Macy doesn't want her in, though, for the last possession.
Substitution here. We got number 22, Vivian Jendi, comes back. 10 seconds to go. Now the Bucks with the final shot of this third quarter. Clock down to 2. Walhoff got to let it fly. Did not get it off. Barry, though, the big third quarter. As they outscore Tampa 19-11, they'll take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. Fourth quarter underway here at Coach Odio Court. Pleasure to have everyone aboard with us here this evening. 48-42, the Bucks lead. Pass underneath, and the layup is up and good for Pillar. Bucks led by 10. Tampa's trying to come back. After Tampa led by 10 in the second, and the Bucks open up their lead in the third. So this has been a very back and forth type of game here. Jennings is on the floor. Morales left it short.
Something you'd expect from these two teams, this back and forth action. They match up well with each other, both similar play styles, especially in the tempo aspect of it, which is why we've seen such an even game.
Let's see who steps up here in this fourth. Can't have one of those droughts. Those droughts have killed both teams in this game. Tampa had one in the third. Bucks had the long one in the second. Green, too strong. I guess if they both have a drought, it'd be like a push, and then the Bucks would come out on top. But I want to avoid that still. That's a foul. Green, a little push there.
Barry shooting 19 for 50, just 38% in this one, which is lower than Tampa's percentage. However, the rebounding aspect, which we've hammered on, has made the difference for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Barry with a whopping 15 offensive rebounds to just 3 for Tampa. That is an unbelievable disparity. And that is going to be a foul to send Tampa to the line for 2. It'll be Davis going to the line. Palmore picks up her third, second team foul in the Bucks.
Something Tampa has done well is the points in the paint. They've made a lot of efforts to get the ball inside. This rim pressure is not only creating open shooters for kick-out opportunities, but also drawing a lot of fouls. Tampa shooting their 10th and 11th free throws now compared to Barry, who just has 8.
Well, we're going to have another good finish here. You usually do in the Sunshine State Conference. And the Bucks turn it over, and we are tied when Morales came up with a monster block there and kept the Bucks in the lead. Ball's going back to Barry. Tampa's arguing it, but
their bench is living. Morales sent it back. Really good job to get back in transition. Defended that 1-on-2 fast break herself.
Jennings is fouled, and she will shoot 2.
That's been the evolution of Audrey Jennings' game this season. Just 1 of 6 from 3 in this one. She is a really willing shooter, but when that shot is not falling, she's been getting to the rack more, trying to get more scores in those in-between zones rather than just beyond the arc the whole game.
(49-46), Jennings with one more. Short. Well, how big our free throw is going to be down the stretch of this game. Got to figure that's going to play a role. Both teams have shot it. I should say Tampa shot it, while the Bucks have left a few at the line today. And his little fadeaway jumper goes for Rodriguez. Barry is 5 of 10 from the line. And you have to tighten up a little here. Jennings, that's good for 3.
On cue, I said it last possession, she hasn't been able to get it going from distance in this game. That time walks into a 3.
Boy, this has been such a bizarre game. Now it's turning into a shootout. 1 second it's a drought, and the next it's a shootout. Tampa gets back within 2 there, 52-50. Bucks have been in the lead since the third quarter. And Palmore with a spin move, basket, and a foul.
Big bucket that time, and it's a great pass by Morales. Getting downhill, she draws the help defender towards her so she can dump it off to Palmer, who's waiting down low. Extends it to a 2-possession lead now, awaiting this free throw. Buccaneers got to close this game strong on the defensive end like they've done the whole second half.
55-50. Both teams, their biggest lead was 10. Rodriguez trying to back in again, gets to the basket, misses this time. That is a foul. It's Jesse's asking for a travel, as is Van Bennekom, but they're not going to give him that call there, and the foul is a third team foul on Tampa. I really do wonder, though, if you're Tampa, at what point, if this game starts to stay at 5, 6, 7 points, do you start trying to get the Bucks into that bonus situation to put them on the line? And they were shooting 6 of 11, just over 50% now. So I wonder if that's an option for Coach Jesse as this game progresses here. Morales in and out, another offensive rebound. Boy, Tampa, if they lose this game, that's going to be the stat that killed them here today. Jennings, baseline, can't get it to go. And the Spartans just keep it in bounds. They lose it again. And a tie-up jump ball to stay with the Bucks.
Well, you just said it, but that truly is the difference maker in this game. Buccaneers just look more cohesive when scrambling for those loose balls, trying to win the extra possessions.
I mean, this is a dramatic difference, 16-3.
Something
on the offensive glass. The actual rebounding total is 38-22 in favor of the Bucks.
And the other thing is Barry's taking advantage of a lot of those second chance opportunities and doing a good job of converting.
Second chance points, the Bucks have 11. So 11 of their 55 have come off of those opportunities. They've taken 10 more field goal attempts than the Spartans have as well. Morales not able to hit Lindsay. Yet another offensive rebound. Jennings, plenty of time on the shot clock here. It's down to 9. Morales is fouled. Boy, Tampa must be talking about frustration. They're getting crushed on the glass right now. 17-3 now. Lindsay has 10 points and 13 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds for Kella Lindsay tonight. How about that?
I mean, at what point do you just have everybody crash the defensive glass for Tampa, and especially try to put a body and box out Kayla Lindsay, who just sneaking in there possession after possession for those offensive rebounds. It's killed Tampa all night long as it continues.
Up and good. Barry 57, Tampa 50 nearing the midway point of this fourth quarter. Get you the start time on our men's game when this one goes final. So it will be a little later than the scheduled 7:30. Bennekom, that's a kick ball. It saved a layup.
It did. She got good positioning down low that time. Zoe Pillar and waiting in the dunker spot.
Rodriguez gets free and able to rattle it in.
She's carried the load offensively in the second half for Tampa Bay, scoring a lot in that mid-range area, also getting to the rim like you saw there.
Jennings, that was blocked. Oh, they got it. That ball was blocked. That's what Coach Macy's saying. Yeah, I got to think that ball was deflected. That shot missed by a mile, and it did look like the shot had been deflected.
Yeah.
Jennings does not usually miss that way.
It was a really tough shot, but it did look like it was deflected.
Well, nevertheless, it is Tampa basketball, and not for long. Morales with a steal, and she's fouled. And that'll put her on the free throw line. Tampa's over the foul limit now. We're going to have timeout on the floor first. 57-52. Bucks trying to close this one out. 4:54 to go. You're watching Berry Buccaneers basketball. Morales at the line here for the Bucks, trying to stretch this lead with just under 5 to go. And Berry has certainly struggled from the line.
Yeah, they've given up a lot of freebies, especially when you get such a crucial turnover like that on the other end. Morales had a nice steal, her 4th of the game, but doesn't convert from the free throw line. 2 misses.
Dump it underneath. Oh boy, collision. That was a good no call. Pillar able to get the finish. It is a 3-point ball game, 57-54 now. Morales, in and out, will not go.
And Palmore's got to set that screen higher up. She's setting it under the three-point line, which is just not catching the defender and giving Morales any advantage going downhill.
Rodriguez gets the late whistle. Go to the line for 2.
Rodriguez has been a force to be reckoned with on the offensive end here, especially in the second half, up to 14 points in this game. On the line for 2 more. Putting a lot of pressure, attacking these Berry defenders one-on-one from the perimeter, putting her head down and getting to the basket.
Two-point ball game, 57-55, a long way to go here, 4 minutes to play. It's a kick ball.
Trying to hit the entry pass to Audrey Jennings in the high post there. We've seen Barry try to integrate that into their offense at times this season, working Audrey Jennings into the post-up situations. Haven't seen that much today at all.
Knocked out of bounds. It is going to go back to Tampa.
There's the drought for Barry that you said they couldn't afford. 2 minutes now. And Tampa coming back as a result of it, just 2-point game.
Reset the shot clock here.
Tampa's 4 of their last 5 from the field, so both teams polar opposites on the offensive end here down the stretch. Barry's got to get it going, but it starts with getting stops at this end of the floor.
Pass jumped underneath, and the finish. And we are tied at 57. The Bucks are going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We're tied at 57. 3:16 to go. You're watching Barry Buccaneers basketball. Super Bowl. Hey, I'm about to.
Welcome to the 305.
Inbound. Tied at 57. Now 3 minutes to go. Jennings, that's a 2. It is short. And Tampa down with the rebound. Bucks are on one of those scoring droughts again. It's going to climb up near 3 minutes. Tampa's on a 7-0 run here to tie this game. This is such a crucial game here in the conference standings. We're starting to get closer to February now. Shot clock down to 5. The runner is good by Ramsey. And Tampa is back in front on a 9-0 run. It was 57-50. It's now 59-57. Bucks need a big shot here.
A lot of standing and watching. Buccaneers have to get more off-ball movement here on offense.
Morales. A jump ball is the call. We'll send it back to Tampa.
Again, there's no one cutting, no one flashing to the ball, and then they end up running a horns action, setting dual screens for Morales, but the screens aren't set properly. She can't get downhill, and it's another turnover.
Oh, the feed underneath. Again, the Bucks get beat by Pillar. And Tampa leads 61-57 now. Ball pinballing around underneath. It's going to be a jump ball, so at least it'll stay with the Bucks.
Zoe Pillar getting going on the other end of the floor. She was quiet in the first half. Now she's starting to wreak havoc from that low post area. Buccaneers got to bring more help defense if they want to shut her down.
All right, Barry taking a timeout here. We'll take one as well. Tampa in front by 4, the minute 42 to go. Morales will inbound here for the Buccaneers out of the timeout. 61-57, Tampa in front. Bucks led 57-50. It's an 11-0 run. Jennings for 3, too strong. And the rebound is tipped over to Pillar. Barry desperately needs a stop here on this possession. Gotta have it here. Minute 25 to go. Ramsey. And Bennicum driving, and it rolls in. 63-57, a 13-0 run. Morales lost the ball. It's going to stay with the Bucks. Well, I don't know if you believe in the broadcaster's jinx or not, but I said no droughts. And the Bucks are on a scoring drought of 4 minutes and 39 seconds. This looks exactly like how they finished the first half.
This is their worst drought of the game so far. It comes in the most critical moment.
Yeah, Barry had a drought just like this to end the first half, and they dug themselves into a hole. They came all the way back, took a 10-point lead. Jennings misses there, and now the Bucks are in deep trouble. Looked like the Bucks were trying to foul initially, and they're going to foul now. It's a little late. That is just the third or fourth team foul on the Bucks. Boy, these droughts, they tend to come at the worst times for this Buccaneer team, and this one could not have hit at a worse time.
A rough stretch offensively against that man coverage from Tampa. They've just really struggled going at those one-on-one situations. And they're not getting as much offensive rebounds like they were for a big stretch in this half.
It's 2 shots now. There is one thing I would like to see back into these games is the 1-and-1.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the 1-and-1 in college basketball. I think it makes the game a little unique, and it makes fouling late in games, makes it a little more, a little easier to get back into them. Now it is 2 shots the rest of the way here.
Definitely makes situations like this one exactly a lot more interesting.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news too. The Bucks have left 7 points at the free throw, and they're 8 of 15 from the line, and that stings. Certainly, Tampa is 12 of 15 from the line. Green. Second to go. Palmer underneath with the rebound. Gotta let it fly, or Walhoff does, and hits the 3. And the Bucks are gonna take a timeout. 65-60. It's gonna be tricky to get back into this one here for Barry. Both teams now have 1 timeout left. We have 30-second timeout. Well, if the Bucks do not come back in this one, this will be an absolutely heartbreaking finish here for Barry.
Yeah, they played a really good Tampa team, and Buccaneers looked for like a large part of the second half like they were the better team. really giving it to them on both ends of the floor, except Tampa just a huge run over the last 5 minutes to close this one out.
Yep.
Barry's got to go for a quick steal here, just under 30 seconds to go. If you can't get the steal, got a foul.
15-3 run here by Tampa. The Bucks have gone ice cold. They've made one of their last 11. Meanwhile, Tampa, they've heated up at the right time. They've hit their last 6 from the field. What a weird game here. Again, the Spartans led by 10 in the second. The Bucks led by 10 in the third. And Tampa trying to pull away here in the fourth. And the foul is, I know they're going to call a timeout. Another timeout taken. That killed 5 seconds there.
Yeah, Bucks had to go for the steal, but Audrey Ramsey had the ball just over 70% from the line on the season. That might be the person you want to foul. There are better free throw shooters on this Tampa lineup, so might have missed an opportunity there.
The Bucks huddling up here. They have one timeout left. Tampa's out of timeouts. Boy, this is going to be tough to explain here because the Bucks out-rebounded Tampa 40-29. On the offensive glass, the Bucks out-rebounded them 18-3. It's amazing. Barry, 13 more shot attempts. Just tough.
The shooting woes and the one-on-one shot creation, things that have kind of bit Barry at times this season, really showed up in this game.
Oh, there's the foul with 19 seconds to go. So 2 free throws here. It's going to be Van Bennekom who goes to the line. If she hits them both, she'll ice the game away for sure, as it will be a 3-possession game. If she splits or misses both, the Bucks will have a Hail Mary chance here at the end.
And this is the person they wanted to get it to coming out the timeout to shoot these free throws. She shoots over 80% on the year.
First one's good. Try and ice it away now. It's a 6-point game. And it's good. Green. Oh, an offensive foul. Who's that going to be on? They're going to call it on Green.
Yeah.
They're trying to pass the ball off. I'm not sure I've ever seen a player passing get called for an offensive foul. Well, they give it to her with 14 seconds left in this game. That's interesting. But just trying to pass that ball off and caught the defender. The Bucks get called for the foul here. So the Bucks are going to come up short. And they're going to drop this one in heartbreaking fashion here. So this is how this game went here. Tampa outscored the Bucks 17-14 in the first, then Barry outscored Tampa 15-14 in the second. Barry goes on to outscore Tampa 19-11 in the third. It's 25-12 in favor of Tampa here in the fourth. So the third quarter and the fourth quarter are basically opposites of one another.
And the biggest difference is both teams went to man-to-man defense. Tampa just had the better shot creators and the better offensive players. Zoe Pillar and Rodriguez really went at Barry, especially in the interior, creating open opportunities for themselves. Meanwhile, Barry settled for a lot of tough contested shots and wasn't able to execute offensively.
Bucks will take their final timeout. Tampa led by 10 at 31-21 in the second quarter. The Bucks led by 10 at 48-38 with 1:13 to go in the third. And the drought has reared its ugly head yet again here.
And the Buccaneers have been really good at getting out in transition, forcing turnovers, and getting easy looks for themselves that way. That has not worked for them today. They've had to rely on more half-court offense, which has not been their forte at times this year. It's one of the reasons they've endured such a big drought here to close the game.
We are looking at approximately 7:50 start for our men's game. Morales drives in, floats it up, and scores. 7 seconds to go. Martin trying to dribble the clock out, and the Bucks will not foul. The horn sound, that is the ball game. 69-62, Tampa takes it. Our post-game coverage is next.
At Barry University, students enjoy a vibrant campus life surrounded by traditions both new and old.
From the first day on campus, students will find plenty to do. From the Glow Party and Founders Week in the fall to Homecoming and Festival of Nations in the spring. Tradition is all around at Barry. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni gather throughout the year to connect Barry's past with its present to create a meaningful future.
Yes.
He's here with us, and Coach, back and forth game here. Really, it was one team had a run, and the other team had a run, and they had the last run in this one.
Yeah, it's just a shame the way we played that final 5 minutes. I felt like we were really in control of the game, but to beat a nationally ranked team, you're going to have to play for 40 minutes, and we shot about 53% from the free throw line to their 80 plus. That is the difference, and our program is growing and improving to getting to an elite level.
I thought you guys did an incredible job on the boards in this game. I don't know what the final number on offensive rebounds, 18-3. You guys did a tremendous job on the offensive glass. Maybe a positive you take away from this one?
No, our effort is always good, and I thought it was a good response from our game on Saturday. But ultimately, as we're looking at building and growing our basketball program, effort has to turn into execution. And the execution piece of this has to turn into statistically not only higher percentage shots, but players who are sticking those 18 rebounds and changing the scoreboard. So we'll go back and continue to grow and learn from the film. There's a lot of positives to take away, but ultimately what we've got to do is understand it's not good enough to compete, that our goal is to build this program to where we are winning these type games.
Coach, thank you.
Thanks, go Bucks.
All right, that is going to do it here for our women's game, 69-62, your final. Men's games start around 7:50. Don't go anywhere. We'll have that coming up next here on GoBarryBucks.com.